All right, all right. Okay. What's happening, party people? It's your guy Damien. Welcome to Damien All Day. Got some news. Got some Matt Hardy comments, statements, whatever you want to call it. I actually like this take because why not? You know, why not? But Matt Hardy wants ROH, Ring of Honor, to become AEW's equivalent to NXT. And he means to Triple H's NXT. Just imagine, listen you guys, just imagine if Ring of Honor put on some really, really great content. Kind of like how Triple H's NXT used to do. So now you got AEW with some great content. You got Ring of Honor with some great content. And their popularity is going to grow. And then you got WWE, who's WWE. I think, honestly, if ROH is handled and run by the right people, and they got the right people in Ring of Honor also, because you can't just have whoever Ring of Honor currently had before they close the doors. You got to add to that too. You got to. You might have to move some AEW people over to Ring of Honor. But by doing that, that's two promotions with some pretty good rosters. Like that's gonna be hard to beat. Just some good stories and some good creative going on with both. You got you some killer shows. Ringside News reports Tony Khan sent the internet wrestling community into a frenzy when he announced the acquisition of Ring of Honor. Khan revealed himself as the new owner of ROH during the March 2nd episode of Wednesday Night Dynamite. He also will book the company. That means he'll be head of creative people, which is fine. I mean, he's doing a fantastic job at AEW, and their roster is so booked and big and stacked that you can, like I said, you can bring some of that over to ROH also. It's like filling in the holes or the gaps, you know? Adding even more responsibilities to his overflowing plate, Tony Khan, Matt Hardy would like the help. And Matt Hardy's always had a pretty much great creative mind, especially when it came to the broken gimmick and Brother Nero. That whole thing during the Impact days for Matt Hardy was the best thing on wrestling for a little while. It was the best thing in wrestling. And it got shortcutted or it fizzled out once Matt Hardy returned to WWE. You know, I don't know, man. I just really feel his return to WWE, to me, did nothing. It really did nothing. He had a feud with Bray Wyatt. They did let him. I'm assuming and I'm sure they gave him most of the creative responsibility out of that story between him and Bray Wyatt, but probably not everything, which is not a good idea. You know, with people like Matt Hardy and even some veterans, you got to give them free creative reign. I think you got to, man. I don't see why not. Crazy. The AEW head honcho will personally handle the booking for the former Sinclair-owned promotion. ROH will have their return show during WrestleMania weekend, April 1st in Dallas. We're expecting an interesting show, per Ringside News. You know that Big Money Matt gimmick originated in ROH? I didn't know that either. But During a recent episode of the Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast, Matt wants ROH to be equivalent to be Triple H's NXT and is open to the idea of working as an agent for the brand. I honestly would like to have Matt Hardy's, creative be a part of that. That's in my opinion. I would like to see something like, on another note, I would like to see like Bray Wyatt in AEW, or maybe even in ROH. If ROH, which I know ROH is going to have the money and the backing to put on stuff legitimately, give it a good big feel. I would like to see Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt team together to do something creative aside from what they did in WWE. Like, come on, that wasn't all completely them. I refuse to believe that, but that'd be nice. But yeah, Matt Hardy wants to help out with Ring of Honor. I'm all good with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a nice thing. Ring of Honor is in good hands, and Ring of Honor is going to be ran. Even those like CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, when they are kind of done with in-ring for at least full time, maybe they go over to ROH and either do stuff there as far as in-ring action, or if they are to go behind the scenes, being creative and help run, whatever it could be. Either way, both of these two promotions, AEW and ROH, are in good hands, and they're going to build the young talent. They are. But you can't build young talent without having veterans and Hall of Famers in there. You can't. Without question, there's just no way you can't. But I like the fact Matt Hardy wants to help out with Ring of Honor, I think he should be creative. I know he's an agent, wanted to be an agent, but I think if that means being creative, okay, cool. But I would like Matt Hardy to be a part of creative. I would really like that. I think that would be really, really good. I don't know, man. There's this room in AEW, and now there's room in ROH for so much. Tony Khan can keep signing people. Put them in ROH. Cesaro's out there. Bray Wyatt's still out there. The possibilities for this stuff is endless. It really is. And I think it's not about monopolizing the wrestling world. It's about making professional wrestling popular because of professional wrestling, not because of sports entertainment, not because of so WWE wants to mix it up with Hollywood and so that type of stuff. Like, no, I'm not saying that Hollywood can't come in for ROH or AEW, but let's just understand, let's just keep building the new stars and keep professional wrestling interesting and fun. And with Matt Hardy talking about having it the equivalent to Triple H's NXT, that's a very good sign, because Triple H's NXT was fantastic. Built new stars, great stories, long-term booking. And this possibilities are endless. But that's enough of that. Let me get out of here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to, that's fine. It is what it is. But I'm going to talk to you guys later, party people. I'm out.